All right, weight loss results, week 1. Here we go. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If this is the first time that you are ever seeing my face, then welcome. My name is Brittany, and I am so glad that you decided to join me today. So just like the title of this video says, I'm gonna go over all of my fails and successes of week 1 of my weight loss journey. If you have not seen the video where I announced that I was going to be going on a weight loss journey, I would suggest that you watch that one first. I will link it below, and then come back and watch this one to learn how I did in the first week. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over what I did for working out this week, what I ate, things that I ate like to save me from binging, my meal plan for next week, and any plans that I have to tweak anything that I'm doing, as well as, of course, how much weight I lost this week. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start with what everybody wants to know, and that is how much weight I lost this week. So like I said, it has been a full 7 days since I first announced that I was going to go on a weight loss journey, and I weighed myself that morning, and since then I have lost 4 pounds. I am very happy with those results. I think that I am definitely on the right track, and I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing to finally get this baby weight off. So we're first going to go ahead and jump into what I did for workouts this week. And yeah, I filmed some footage of myself working out just so you guys could see what a typical workout looks like in a day for me. So let's get rolling with that. So this week I worked out 4 times. I like to stick closer to 6, but that just wasn't possible this week as Finley was sick most of the week. But anyways, I always start my workout with a 30-minute run on the treadmill, and I try to get at least 2.5 miles in that 30 minutes. So after I have gone ahead and warmed up on the treadmill, I will start with my weights. On this day, I started with bicep curls and then moved into a bicep curl with an overhead chest press. I do 4 sets of 8 of each of these exercises. After that, it is time for squats. So I do 3 different types of squats. This one that you see me doing here. And then I do, well, I guess it's basically the same squat, but I lift up the weight to add a little bit of shoulder work. And then I do some in and out squats. And again, I do 4 sets of 8 on each exercise. Then I go ahead and move on to my floor exercises. This one is a fly with a chest press. And again, I do 4 sets of 8. That's pretty much the common theme on all of these exercises is 4 sets of 8. So this next exercise, this arm extension, is actually a really good one for the back of your arms, especially if you try to keep your elbows in that parallel position the whole time. You will really feel this going down the back of your arms. So I do 4 sets of 8 of that next, of course, and then I follow that up with 4 sets of 8 of hip thrusts, and I just rest that weight on my hip bones to add a little bit of extra tension. And then the final exercise that I'm going to do is crunches. I do some with my feet on the ground and then lifting my feet at a 90-degree angle. And again, 4 sets of 8 of each of those. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and talk about things that I ate this week that I really think helped steer away from cravings and make it so I didn't binge when I was definitely wanting to. So the first thing, which if you've watched any of my grocery hauls, you know that I love this, but it definitely helps me, is water packets. So these ones are just the Great Value pink lemonade ones. I put them in water all the time. I do not drink plain water. I don't like it. So in my mind, if I'm gonna get water in, this is how it's gonna happen. So these have 10 calories for 1 packet, and I usually drink, I would say 4 packets a day, because I have a huge water jug that I will put 2 of them in and fill it up, and it's a half-gallon water jug, and I drink 2 of those a day in order to get a gallon of water in. So this is definitely the first thing that saved me. I like the pink lemonade. There's a fruit punch I like that Great Value makes, and a raspberry lemonade as well. The second thing that I would say definitely saved me was these sunflower seeds. So I bought these at Aldi last week. They're a really good deal there. I think these were like $2.99 for this huge bag of them. And in the afternoons this week, when I found myself feeling hungry, I would just grab a small handful of these. The quick little protein punch really helped to curb any cravings. And on that same sort of curbing cravings with protein note, I also really enjoyed this week these Greek yogurts. So these are protein yogurts. Each one of these has 13, I believe. Yep, 13 grams of protein, and they are only 100 calories a piece. So I would eat one of these when I was hungry in the afternoon. I ate them for breakfast a few mornings. Again, these are from Aldi as well. And I think for a 4-pack, these are like $2.69. So not unaffordable at all. So definitely would recommend those. And that's probably my biggest tip, guys. I've lost this weight before, and that is exactly what I did the last time. Things that are high in protein and low in calorie are gonna be your best bet to keep you full. So a hard-boiled egg, a Greek yogurt, some sunflower seeds, something like that. Even like rolled up turkey breasts can really help to curb your hunger just enough to get you through to the next meal. So it doesn't have to be a lot. Literally just 1 hard-boiled egg or a few pieces of turkey will really do the trick. Okay, so now we have talked about my workouts, what I did for working out this week, meals that I ate or snacks that I ate to help curb my appetite. Let's talk about my meals. Again, if you watched that first video, which hopefully all of you have by now, you remember that I mentioned that I eat the same thing for breakfast and the same thing for lunch all week. I pick a meal and that's what I eat. So this week it was like a shredded chicken on a spinach wrap with a clementine for lunch, and one of these yogurts with a hard-boiled egg for breakfast. So I ate that every day, the same thing, breakfast and lunch. And then for dinner, I just ate whatever the family was having. And again, I shared that in that last video, what my meal plan was. So let's talk about next week. Ideally, I would like to get 5 workouts in next week, as that is my normal. And hopefully Finley will be feeling better and I will have a bit more time where I don't have a baby clung to me to work out. So goal number 1, really want to get 5 workouts in next week. At least 6 would be ideal. Number 2, I do want to try to snack a little bit less. Even though I was eating things that were quote unquote healthier, I still would find myself, mid-afternoon being a little bit hungrier, and I would, grab something, and that's just extra calories that maybe I didn't necessarily need. Maybe I was bored. Maybe it was because Finley was sick and I just was like stressed out. So I eat when I'm stressed. I don't know, but that is definitely goal number 2. In order to accomplish that, I'm gonna try and really protein pack my lunch. So this week I didn't have like a low protein lunch with the chicken wrapped in the spinach, but it definitely wasn't like super high protein lunch either. So for lunch this week, in order to try to combat that mid-afternoon hunger, I actually am going to be having some turkey. I bought 1.5 pounds of deli turkey. So I'm gonna roll up some turkey with some cheese on a lettuce wrap. So really to get more protein in. And then I will have a Greek yogurt with that as well, and a clementine. So that should be a good bit more protein than I was having last week in that meal, since only the chicken had protein in it. Hopefully this time it should be about the same amount of calories, since we're having lettuce versus that wrap. So it should be about the same amount of calories and way more protein. So that is goal number 2, is to snack less. And goal number 3 is just to move my body more in general. I'm by no means a lazy person, but there are definitely times throughout my day where I find myself sitting on the couch and I could get up and like clean something or organize something or whatever. So those are 3 very simple, very attainable goals that I think I can reach this week. 1 extra workout, more protein so I'm less hungry in the afternoons, and moving my body more in general. My weight loss journey is all about small attainable goals to reach a larger goal, which obviously the larger goal is to lose about 40 pounds. So we have 36 to go, and I know that we can do it. So the final thing that I'm gonna go over today is my planned meals for next week. So I already told you what my lunch is. For breakfast next week, we are going to be having 2 slices of turkey bacon and 2 eggs, probably cooked over easy. And that just the bacon and the eggs. Again, higher protein, hopefully will keep me full longer throughout the day. And then I probably will have some type of fruit with that. So either like a handful of grapes or a few strawberries or something similar. So that's breakfast. Lunch, again, is the rolled up turkey lettuce wraps with a clementine and a Greek yogurt. And I have our dinner menu here. So the first thing that we're gonna be having next week is naan pizza. That is a little bit higher in carbs, but I'm eating pretty low carb throughout the rest of the day. So I think that should be okay. And I will top mine with minimal cheese and lots of vegetables. The next thing we're having is chicken sandwiches. So my husband and the kids will actually be eating like a frozen chicken fillet, but I will make myself a piece of grilled chicken, and I will eat vegetables with mine versus the fries that they will probably have with some fruit. So that's meal number 2. Meal number 3 is actually some rolls that we take. There's a type of rolls called Rhodes rolls, which I'm sure all of you know what they are. I actually will take those and roll them out and stuff them with chicken. And then you could do like a chicken bacon ranch one. Usually we just do chicken with some like Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning on it and bake them up. And so we will have that one night with some broccoli. The next night we're gonna have stir fry. So again, loaded with vegetables and protein, and I will have minimal rice with mine. And then the final meal that we have planned for next week are beef nachos. Again, I will pack mine with more vegetables and meat and less of the nachos or the chips. So I do try to eat, normal meals for dinner with my family, as you can see from the menu this week, and really just focus my calorie deficit more throughout the day so that the nighttime it matters, but not like you only have 300 calories for dinner or whatever. And again, if you watch my other video, you know that I don't specifically count calories. It's more so just picking meals that I know are lower calories and smaller portions, so I don't necessarily have to meticulously count every calorie. So that is my plan for next week. If you've made it this far, I hope that you have. And yeah, I'm very excited about the results of this week, and I'm excited to keep going and see where we can end up by summertime. So if you are also on a weight loss journey, please let's chat in the comments down below, or you can shoot me a message here or on Instagram. If you don't know, my Instagram is always linked in the description, but it is just Brittany_Rose318. I would love for you to follow me there and chat with me, and I do post more sort of lifestyle stuff over there as well. Okay, I hope that you enjoyed this video and this weight loss update. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next one. I don't know if I'm gonna do these every week or every other week. Again, let me know what your thoughts are and what you guys would like to see. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.